Aquarius workshop, have faith in life. I start with a quote from Pathwork Lecture 96 with the title Laziness, a Symptom of Self-Alienation. And the quote is as follows: if you were more accepting of the world, you would be more accepting of yourself. And if you were more accepting of yourself, you would have more trust in life, in the life force, in God, in the wisdom and love that creation is. But your lack of acceptance makes you blind, self-centered and fearful. Only in learning acceptance can you attain the state of inner relaxation that is so badly lacking. End of quote from Pathwork Lecture 96. The emotionally immature person, alienated from himself, is convinced that he and life are two different things, because his experiences do not match his conscious beliefs. This person does not realize that there are other life beliefs on a subconscious level that do correspond to his current experiences. When we deny the oneness between ourselves and life, we must be angry and afraid. Then we prefer to fight against the current situation instead of being willing to see the cause in ourselves. We can only change the outer situation and strive for a more desirable and satisfying situation if we fully understand the oneness with the current life situation. It requires the following 3 steps. First, becoming aware of and very accurately naming what we experience and what we miss and what we want different in this life. Second, realize and acknowledge how much we suffer from this lack and dare to feel the intensity of all desires and frustrations. And thirdly, understand that the current situation, both positive and negative conditions, is an exact reflection of our inner world, of what we have consciously and unconsciously been thinking, feeling and wanting for many years. That situation cannot therefore be something else and cannot be changed quickly by a few discoveries. If we childlessly, impatiently expect immediate results from our insights and thus fight against the spiritual laws, then we cannot appreciate and enjoy the constructive aspects in ourselves either. Sometimes when we truly feel and understand that we are one with everyone and one with life, we experience the reality of being, of vibrant vitality, light and truth. These unique moments seem hard to reach when they are in reality so close. It seems easier to focus on either a discontented, tense, fighting attitude or a complaining, resentful, self-pitying attitude. When we choose a negative attitude, we deny the intensity of the real desire, the reason for our reservations against it, the thoughts, feelings and behaviors that result from it, the influence on others and how all of this has created the current situation. As soon as we want to see the truth about I and life are one, we will feel free even though we are not yet perfect. In this workshop you will explore, with a loving curiosity, based on 3 themes from the Pathwork Lectures, how we can restore our confidence in life. The first theme: you and life are one. We believe in the illusion that distrust and fear of shortage protect us from life, and we fail to see that this very attitude creates problems. The cause of this confusion lies in our erroneous belief that we and life are two different things. We are blind to the fact that life is an exact copy of our attitudes, actions, thoughts and feelings, both of the positive and the negative. We create our own life. The next quote stems from Pathwork Lecture 114. As long as you separate what your life is for you and what you are not only in illusion, but, because of it, you are in fear and in disharmony. Such confidence as you have in yourself, in your capacities and potentials, the very same confidence will you have in life. The joy that exists in your heart, your ability to experience joy, that will be your life. End of quote from Pathwork Lecture 114. The second theme, identifying with the true self. Untruths and misconceptions cause a negative attitude to life. This attitude makes us distrust life and therefore the true self. We experience both as hostile forces against which we must defend ourselves. That is why we are afraid to love, causing the active and passive forces to flow through the wrong channels, resulting in forcing currents and helplessness. When we identify with the true self, then we are in truth, then we trust life, then we dare to love unconditionally, and the active and passive forces are in harmony. The next quote stems from Pathwork Lecture 146. When you do not identify and establish contact with the inner real self, activity cannot be peaceful and passivity cannot be regenerating. Activity and passivity cannot melt as one unit so that your reactions in life become meaningful and relaxed. An action in itself becomes something desirable. By the same token, passivity will hold no threat of helplessness since you trust yourself and life. End of quote from Pathwork Lecture 146. The third and last theme, seeing the relationship between cause and effect. Because on a conscious level we wish one thing, and on an unconscious level we desire the opposite, we do not see that we create our own problems. It is precisely our distrust that creates a situation that confirms this distrust. If only we understood how we reap the very thing we sow ourselves, how we say no to what we most want, due to fear, pride and self-will, then that attitude of facing the truth would help us strengthen confidence in life. The last quote stems from Pathwork Lecture 160. When man's unconscious fears finding the cause of unhappiness within the self, it is an illusion to fear this. Anyone who has ever done so will confirm that this brings relief, safety and confidence in life. It is only pride that keeps you from fully wanting to find the cause within. End of quote from Pathwork Lecture 160. I wish you peace and all the best. Thank you.